Hi, Ramesh. Welcome. So we are connecting after such a long time. I think you had my session, you attended my session, I think August 2017, I guess, right? Am I audible?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah, yes, I can hear you.
Good, good, good. So what has been, how has been things going? How it has been for you? Almost it's like 3 years now, close to 3 years.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, almost 3 years. And from that, from the end of the sessions, I was keep doing the things what I have, learned it through the classes, what you have taught us. And I've not been using all of the strategies which has been told, but then
Right.
I've been using some of the strategies which I felt, comfortable doing it, depending upon my schedule and, my kind of thing. So one of the things what I was following is that the monthly strategy which I've been using it like expiry to expiry strategies. That's
Okay.
options what I've been using it,
The
and
the
plus
the
the STP
the,
strategy.
the Nifty Bank Nifty one, like monthly to monthly.
That's right.
Right.
That's right. The Nifty Bank Nifty pair strategy. So that's been going on well, and except 2 months or 3 months in a year. Other than that, most of the years, most of the months it has been pretty profitable actually. So on
Right.
an average, we get about like 45 to 48 percentage CAGR on an annual basis kind of thing. So
That's a good
that's
amount.
been going on well, and yeah, that's right. And hedging part, I haven't started it yet. Yeah, go on.
Okay. No, no, no. Please, please, please.
Yeah, hedging part, I haven't started it because that require constant monitoring of that.
Right.
I'm pretty much comfortable doing the hedging. There is absolutely no issue in that. It's
Right.
just that you need real monitoring of that, and without that also I've been doing it. But then it all depends on depends on some of the days I get time, so that's the only days I do those kind of things. So I do future shorting and I do future buying also. So I'm pretty much comfortable with the hedging part of also. The only difference is that right now I do not have the time to concentrate on a daily monitoring part and doing all this
Right.
kind of thing. So
No, because
STP is because I just yeah.
anyway you have been, yeah, you have working, right? So obviously I think medium term is the kind of a range. I think, yeah, positional to medium term works for you.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. And
Uh,
STP has been comfortable for me. So that's
How,
been going on well.
how much you have been able to generate through STP, like on that medium term, long term basis, like CAGR wise?
See, I can share you some of the screen. I can share my screen on some of the things what I've been using it.
Okay.
If you wanted to
No, no,
take a look at that.
that you can do. But before that, you can tell me last 3 years, what are the best bet that you have been able to catch using that technique, long term, medium term technique? What is your biggest bet?
Yeah, I, I used to get about like 92 percentage, 68 percentage on an average. I would say about like 50 to 60 percentage per annum. The bare
Yeah,
minimum is
that is
the
that,
this
that is
kind of things.
that is what even I have promised inside the class, right? Around 25 to 50% is achievable. Yeah, like few stocks will
That's
be
right.
very,
That's right.
very, very great, but yeah, obviously you cannot pick always winners. So there'll be like few losers, but there you'll lose very small.
Yeah, actually, even though there is a strategy which has been following is that you cut the losses and then move on with your right. The
Right.
winning candidates. So once you ride with the winning candidates, probably you will get a couple of multi baggers on that, and that works out really well actually. And some of them are we got returns like 120, 130 also some of them, and even sometimes almost double also. So
Right.
the beauty of this strategy is that we don't really need to wait for an year or two or things like that. So sometimes what happens is when we especially after this March breakdown, when it has happened, once you pick up most of the guys, we got like within 2 to 3 months itself, we got
Yeah.
like most of them got doubled actually. So
Right.
that is one thing, but that is exceptional. Not every
That,
time
that,
we
that
can
is
expect
that is
that.
not every day. It's like once in 7 to 10 years you get
Exactly.
that kind of opportunity. But normal year,
Absolutely,
25 to
absolutely.
50% is achievable. I like what I have seen in last 8, 9 years of me doing it. That is more or less achievable.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
So
yeah. That
you
is definitely it is achievable. And yep,
so your
yeah. Go on,
biggest
sir.
the biggest
You're
most
asking me some.
profitable multi-bagger bets in last 3 years using my technique.
Uh, yeah, yeah. Your technique is I got it. Wait a second, I'll tell you exactly. One is a Godavari power. We got 238 percentage also. We sorry, one second. I think Tanla solution was one of the best percentage we get.
Yeah, Tanla,
Tanla is
Tanla,
there, and then
Tanla,
ADF foods are there.
Tanla even I got, but because the stock was not that great, so I just let it go. I started with Adani Enterprise, but the top 4 5 I didn't do because it was like it seemed too risky. But glad that you took that bet. But yeah, so
Yeah,
there was a story of
yeah,
Tanla
but
doing.
that
Yeah, no, but that is
what
what the
was the
like.
story about that?
There was a story about like few
Acha,
foreign companies investing in Tanla. I got the news, but I was like still skeptical because I've seen from 2010 almost 7 8 years Tanla doing nothing from 250 coming to 25 rupees. Then I said, okay, nay, let's wait, and then it bounced back, and it's not stopped after that. So you were showing some screen. Can you
yeah.
show?
I mean, there are plenty of Yeah, I'll just show you my screen. I'll just share my
Just
screen.
try, or else like if I have to get
It is still disabled. That I can't.
one second. Let me. I can make you host. So I'm turning you host,
Yeah,
so you can
yeah,
now I
yeah.
think
I'll just share my screen.
yeah. So you
You
are
should be
host
able
now.
to see my screen now.
Yes, I
Yeah,
can
you should be able
see.
to see my screen now.
Yeah, I can see your screen.
Yeah. So basically, what I have done is I created an Excel sheet, and every month I used to track those stocks actually. So you can see the stock name, and this is that investing.com. There's a code for that stock. So I
Right,
just
right,
for
right.
a ready reckoner, I just put it there, and this is the date on which I have actually picked up that stock actually. So this is
Superb.
the price. Yeah, this is the price, and this is the price in which we got exited out of it. So I think I didn't mention about the exit date on that, but then it was like every weekend candidate, if there is a red candle, we used to exit all the stocks except one. So that will, keep coming back if it is coming there. So there was not really a hard and fast exit rule kind of thing. So there must be always, the one stock will keep checking.
So
So
I'm
this is how
having
it is.
I'm having Syngin granules, CCL I have,
Yeah.
eighth Pari I have, Tata Consumer I have, Rallies I have. Rallies I don't know for some reason it rallied initially, but then it stopped.
Yeah. Yeah,
So,
some reason it is not very this one. So these are like
but I'm
very good
still
this one.
I'm still bullish on rallies. Hopefully it will pick up. So
Yeah, yeah, that's right. So these are some of the stocks, and you can see the the current price, and it has not been updated for some time, but then there won't be much of a difference here.
Tanla you have got
So these
huge.
are the
496 is huge, man.
yeah, yeah, yeah. That's an exceptional one. We got it. That was a huge thing. We got it. From 113, it has grown to almost like five times actually. So that
Mm.
was one good thing. So even ADF Foods is also
Well,
good, almost like 100% we got it. And rest of them, you can see that except maybe one or two, you will not see anything less than 2 digits actually.
but
This is one exception.
I have one
Yeah.
advice for you, Ramesh. So you have like small cap and micro cap more. So you should shift a little bit on the mid cap side also. So that give you
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay. I'll
JSW
do that.
still is like you have few more. These are all mid caps, but the top ones were more of. Uh, these are like tips.
Yeah, the small
Yeah,
caps actually.
yeah. So
Yeah.
there's like two small caps. So don't put too much of exposure in small. Otherwise, it's like it's fine. Even
Yeah. But then, yeah, one thing I have noticed is that, small caps move really faster compared to
Yeah,
the,
that is true.
the mid caps or the large caps actually.
So
Yeah.
it is there.
So, I mean, I used to initially put my money into lot of large caps and mid caps there, but then it's like, elephants, when it starts moving slowly, it used to move kind of thing.
Right.
But then suddenly once it starts moving, then it used to go, big time kind of thing. But other than that, most of them, probably, very few it has come down actually. So other than that, almost everything. These are all like very recent ones actually.
Yeah,
MBL infrastructure,
more than two.
shipping operation. Yeah, less than just 2 months actually. Not even less than 2 months, but less than 1 month actually. So these are like pretty new actually. Cerebra. I haven't updated this stock for some time, but then we'll see that it will keep coming up actually. So these are the kind of thing. And I one more thing I have from this one I have noticed is that sometimes there are some kind of a price actions also there.
Right.
So if once during the SIP thing, if I observe any kind of a price action which gives this one, then I used to spend more time and money on that. So that used to give us an edge compared to the rest of things.
Even
But then those are like options.
that even I do. It's like when you have a set of good portfolio and you know the stocks are good. So whenever there's a small
Right.
correction, it comes down, pump in, maybe lower Bollinger
Yeah,
Band, pump
exactly.
in, upper Bollinger Band, exit. So that you can keep doing and keep playing with it.
Yeah. Those are pretty much good on that. So this is like almost like now STP is becoming like the mastering kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
So except that I'll keep that in mind about that the large cap and the mid cap. So I'll try to
Large cap you can
incorporate
let
some of
go,
them in.
but mid cap you should incorporate. So that is something I feel.
Okay.
Uh,
Okay. I'll keep adding
So,
into that
so
actually.
because what happens is small caps will be like rallying for 1 or 2 years, and then there'll be a lull period of like 3, 4 years, 5 years also. So that becomes very painful.
Yeah. Yeah,
So
that is true. That is true.
plus if you get stuck in small cap, you don't know how long it will take for you to exit it. But mid cap, at least you can average out, you can take it out. Small cap, it goes in very huge cycles, so that makes it very difficult.
Yeah, but then what I have observed is that once we do an exit on the weekly basis, there is nothing much is there.
True,
I mean,
true, true.
except yeah, except on the scenario where the candlestick pattern shows that really there is something
or
trapping
maybe a
is
huge fall
building up
in
actually.
one week itself, a huge fall, then maybe a trouble.
Yeah,
But otherwise, if you follow the rules, there is not much of a problem. That even I accept.
yeah. So that's one good thing actually. The one of my main thing is that my exit was like, I mean, my entry was pretty very good actually prior to that also, but my problem was exit. I was like Abhimanyu getting into that
Hmm.
into that trap, and then I don't know how to get out of that actually. So with this weekly exit strategy kind of thing, which was working out really well actually. So
Hmm.
that's good actually on the weekly side of that.
Super.
And recently, apart from the monthly Nifty Bank Nifty pair, I started, playing with the short straddle actually.
Okay,
Short
you
straddle
can
on the
stop sharing the screen. We can at least have a better view.
yeah. I'll just stop it. Yeah. So short straddle is one of the main reason why I started doing the short straddling is because during the session I remember you're saying that we have to do I mean we there are different strategies like long straddle and long strangle and things like that, but then we should not be doing it long straddle because it will always end up in losses. So I was thinking
Mostly.
you're saying that we have to think on the
No, we can start,
so
but
I
because
thought why
market
don't we do a
that is true, but market being so volatile, you should be a bit careful. Or it is much better if the India week settles at below 20, then it's fine. But at 25, 26, it's a little bit riskier to do short straddle or strangle.
okay.
So that is one thing you should keep in.
Okay. What I used to do here is that typically I look at a daily Nifty's CPR. How it is actually. If the CPR is pretty wide, then then I go for
Hmm.
selling, the short straddle. Otherwise, if it is very close and if it's a
So that is,
trending market, I just
yeah.
stay
So
away from there.
so
Actually,
like now market, it's like even it's not trending, it's very volatile. So it can see
yeah,
700 points in Nifty in no time, like in a week, less than a week time. So that makes it a bit risky. But anyway, if you can hold on to the position, roll over, you can get your
yeah,
money back.
exactly,
Yeah. So that is there always. Okay, so Ramesh, I'll
yeah,
go because I think I'll be uploading this video also, this recording also on YouTube. So, uh, uh, so what I want from you is like, if what was your uh, thing, like apprehension before attending or paying for this program, and what advice you would like to give people like attending my program, like if they have any doubts in mind, like what is the thing, what you would suggest them.
okay. First thing, what I learned from the course is that I learned about risk management, because the reason about risk management, what I'm talking about is that you can have a very good entry, but if you don't have the right kind of an exit strategy, we'll be in complete losses. Number two is that how much risk you are tolerant to, how much risk you can take it up and do that. And these two things I got the answer from doing this course. One is about the hedging part, whatever the kind of strategies, irrespective of whether it's a STP or a bank nifty pair or hedging or anything for that matter, there is a amount of a hedge thing. So whatever is the kind of risk is available, you have a backup of a hedge in the other side. So you are like protected. So rather than doing a bungee jump without any kind of a protective pair, you have everything over there, and then you do the the bungee jump. So that's the thing what you are able to
No,
learn.
but
And about the
yeah.
course in
Okay,
attending,
before that, I'll add
yeah,
on to. But Ramesh, there's also a
uh,
thing.
ap-
Yeah, I have
yeah,
trained almost in your batch. There was like almost 10, 11 people, right? But if you ask me after standing after three
that's right.
years, like around 6, 7 of them are doing it properly. Others have stopped doing it, right? So
Yeah,
now, what do you think? Why does it
because
happen? Why
the
people don't
main
follow?
reason is that, okay, what my feeling is that I've been in the interaction with all this guys. Sorry, I guess the sorry, yeah. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, you have to repeat it. You can. Yeah,
Hello.
yeah, I can hear
Okay.
you.
Sorry. Yeah. So yeah, what I'm saying is that I've been on discussion with all the different kind of I mean almost all of them within my batch actually during that time. Recently, maybe about 1 month ago, I contacted those people also. So what my feeling is that trading is basically, it's not about money alone. You
Yeah.
would require a passion for that and how things work. So that is the first and foremost thing. And like, I'm a person who gets up at about 4:30 a.m. And if I have no problem looking at a chart at night, even 10 o'clock also, because that's a passion which drives, if you have that passion, anytime you can look into it and you make time and you do all those kind of, number one. Number two is that you need a kind of a mindset for getting into the trading. But any kind of things, like for example, if you're doing only STP and things like that, it doesn't require any kind of a trading.
Right.
Anybody can do that.
Right.
Or rather that nifty, bank nifty kind of thing,
Even a
you
10,
can do that.
like even a
But
10-year
if
old
the
kid can
other
do
kind
it.
of things, if you wanted to do it, yeah,
Like for me, I have trained a 10-year-old kid
exactly,
also. Yeah.
exactly. And most important, yes, it is possible. I mean, it doesn't have to do anything with the age factor or anything, because
Yeah.
if we have the passion, we will be able to do it. That's what it is. And it doesn't require, it has nothing to do with your qualification or your experience or anything like that. It requires a mindset. That's what I believe on. And as far as your course is concerned, or any course for that matter, is that you should be able to gain something out of that. Though your first and foremost priority is to gain that, whatever you have invested for that course, get it back, and the rest all is profits. So
Mm.
I was able to, the course fee what I have invested on that course, I was able to get it back within 1 week or 10 days time. So that is more than sufficient. And more than that, I have earned at least, maybe I don't know, maybe more than 100 times or even 200 times more than that. So that's quite possible. So we just need to have a conviction and just make sure that we follow it. You should not leave it in between and then just go away with that.
Anyway,
So
I'm
that's what
connecting.
my
I'm
feeling
connecting
is.
with Surat maybe this weekend. I'll be in the same Zoom call with Surat. So they even will be discussing stuff.
Yeah, I guess Surat has been pretty successful on the STP side actually,
Right.
because we just need only one strategy, just one strategy. Make yourself keep on doing it, and become a specialize on that. That itself is more than sufficient to gain more than whatever you can gain
Right.
out of it. And there will be definitely a day wherein you will be earning more than your salary.
No,
Whatever
no, it may
that's
take
my
time.
feeling actually.
It may take time, but obviously it happens. See, as you do something, your conviction grows with it, right? First time I got into the inside the class, you'll be thinking, oh my God,
Exactly.
who this guy is? I don't know whether he is like I'll be getting my money back or whether he's actually worth the money that I paid for, right? So once we interact, the trust
Yes.
build up. So see, after the class, maybe you were able to, you and Surat were able to, Pradeep were able to trust me. Other people were not able to trust me, right? So when you don't trust me, you
Right.
not be able to go back and follow my instruction. Like if I don't believe somebody, I can never listen to him, right? So that is also a barrier.
Right,
Obviously, I try
right.
my best to break beyond that, but obviously for everyone I cannot, right? So
Mm.
and even I have observed people are very focused only on short term. Right.
Yeah,
So that is
that's true.
that is
That's
one thing
true.
I've observed is
That's true.
people think how much money I can make
Actually,
today.
see, the problem is that people require some kind of a patience, because when we are doing at least a Nifty Bank Nifty a monthly strategy, people are not even ready to wait for like 30 days time,
Exactly.
or 25 days time to get the results out of it. Yeah.
So they want like
I find it really funny, you don't even have the patience to wait for 20 days. How can you trade on the
right.
scenarios? So these are like, that's what I feel, they are not, many people are not really successful. But trust me, I mean, one thing what I feel is that whether we are doing trading or investing, at least on the investment side, because even if you are a salaried person, definitely they can gain a very good returns rather than you are investing on any other
No,
instruments, because stock
I
market is the
don't
way
even
to go.
understand one
Yeah.
thing, Ramesh. Like there are people who are into job and they don't have time also. But then also they do intraday and they lose money when they can actually do swing or positional and medium term and make money with it. I don't know. That's like absolute crap because neither they can focus on their work, neither they can focus on trading, and they end up blowing up their account. Right.
Yeah, because
So
they, probably money making is boring. That's why
yeah, so
they don't.
nobody wants to make money slow, and that's I think that's the main reason why everybody is losing. Right.
Yeah,
So what happens now?
exactly.
Market is at all-time high. I'm getting a huge surge of calls. Right.
Yeah.
So and now everybody is like going back to learn stock market, but it should not be like that. It's like. But I think as things have slowly changed from the time we interacted from 2017 to 2020, fair. Obviously, things has changed, but yeah, still a far way to go. So, Ramesh,
Yeah,
you're
exactly.
still with the same firm, or you have like changed, or
No, I'm still with the same firm, and the reason, I mean, the why I am doing a job also, I can tell you the reason why I am doing a job is because I have, and that is one of my other passion is about computers, because I didn't enter into this
no,
the computer
even
field
just
because
sorry to stop you. I forgot to ask your intro although before I started because obviously I know you. People who will be watching this video maybe they don't know you. So if you can give a small intro, it will be like great. So your name, what you do
yeah,
professionally.
actually, my name is Ramesh, and yeah, I'm about 45 years of age, and I started working on different firms, and right now I'm working as a cloud support manager for APAC support, that is for the Asia Pacific support for
Okay.
a software company based out of Bangalore, and they have offices across the world actually.
Okay.
So my work timings are in the early morning, and then my shift ends at about like 1:30 actually.
Trading experience.
So yeah, as far as the trading experience is concerned, I started on 2010, right,
Okay.
about 10 years before, and I used to do initially the equity investing as the beginning kind of thing. I just invested in it, and lost a lot of money at the initial stages because I didn't even know anything about head and tail about which stocks to invest, what stocks to do, anything like that. Then slowly, I started learning about all those kind of things. At that time and all, YouTube and all, nothing was there.
Nothing
I
was
mean,
there.
even though it was there, there's nothing was there.
Yeah,
So
the
I
content was not
started
there.
reading up books. Absolutely. So there was no content was there. So I used to learn from different people, reading up books and stuff like that. So from there, slowly I started doing intraday trading, and then from there I moved into the future trading. And future trading, of course, I made a lot of money, and of course I lost also a lot of money because I was not very sure about how to put the stop loss, and that was the main. That's the time actually I got into about this course, and I started learning with Abhishek's training classes actually. So that's the time I learned about my major drawback. In fact, when I started the class itself, I told you that's my first priority is how do I set a stop loss? How can I actually get out of it? Because I can identify an opportunity, I can get in, but I should be able to exit also
Right.
with that profits whatever I make. So that was something which I was able to do that, and right now I'm pretty much comfortable. Today also, any point of time, I can safely say that, even if I wanted to do trading full time, definitely I can do that. So that's the
That's a
confidence
huge thing.
I have gained at the moment.
That's a not that's a pretty huge thing.
Yeah.
Good man, and like it's very good. So be in touch. Obviously, I would love to be in touch. So whenever anything new happening, we can obviously connect again. I would love to connect. And
And one more thing I wanted to tell you is that because 2017 we interacted, I'm really happy that we are able to talk to you, and you always used to clear the doubts whenever I encounter issues and things like that.
even
So
even
I
last
definitely will keep talking, all
last
this
week
time.
also you have like I was wondering that why maybe you left the group, but because maybe there was a lot of crappy discussion happening, so it was in a way better. But we were in touch, like without the group also we were in touch, right? So even last month also you messaged and I was like answering. And
Yeah,
that anyway I'm always there. So like for me, once my client, there's a lot of people who charge extra money or
because
membership fee. I don't do that sort of thing. So that is not me. I find it very vague to do that. So it's like
yeah, actually, one of the reason why I didn't get into, I mean, I exited from the group is that because I was the only person who was sharing this information, and there was nobody else, even to share information, or even forget about sharing information. They were
at
not
least
even asking questions and things
at
like
least
that.
acknowledge
So that's
that,
not
right?
really.
At least acknowledge that person who's taking that effort
Yeah,
to share.
exactly.
No, I get that.
Yeah, there was no acknowledgement.
So,
So
so
yeah,
thanks,
so
thanks.
that's the
Because
reason why I thought, okay, let's directly talk to you on that.
yeah, no worries, man. Like sure. So I think anyway, it's gonna end maybe. So thanks again. Thanks for taking out this time for me. Wish you all the luck. Anything, do pick me. My number is always open. So any doubts, I'll be happy to help. And wish you all
Yeah.
the luck. All the luck, Ramesh. Take care, man.
Yeah, thank you so much for your time, Abhishek, and it's really been very good to interact with you after you know at least on a Zoom call, because all this COVID time
Yeah.
I wanted to come and meet you, but anyway,
No,
at
that
least it's
that
good to
that
have a
anyway you
conversation.
can do anytime. But glad we
Yeah,
connect. We connected.
yeah.
Take
We'll
care,
we'll
Ramesh.
keep in touch. Yeah,
We'll keep in touch. Sure. Take care, Ramesh. Bye
thank you
bye.
so much.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much. Take care.